Why hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you're wondering why I'm hatching a bunch of eggs, I am trying to get as many things as possible, not only because I want to maximize my pet mastery, but because I'm trying to get a huge that I haven't been able to hatch in like 2 weeks. Before we get started, I do have a giveaway that is being held on my Discord. There are 2 huge Happy Rocks that are being given away this Friday or Saturday, but because I'm not too sure, here's a picture to show you when it's gonna end. All you have to do is join the Discord, level up to level 10, and you'll be able to enter in the giveaway section. I do plan on doing more giveaways this way, that way everybody's going to be a part of the community and just basically hang around a little bit and maybe you'll win a huge pet. The other giveaway that I do have is going to be held in my next video upload. So I know I am probably an upload late on this, so I'm definitely an upload late. I have to give a huge Happy Computer away, and I have just been so busy trying to get as much tips out there as possible, so I do have to pick out the next winner for the huge Happy Computer. So in theory, we have 3 giveaways going on at once. So if you do find these videos to be helpful, make sure you leave a like, it does help me out. And if you want to stick around, make sure you subscribe. So, Fruit Mastery. Quite possibly one of the most easiest things that you guys can maximize fairly quickly. Now, there are a couple of methods that you can do in order to max this out. Number 1 is obviously combining all of your normal fruits into rainbow fruits. That will actually raise up your entire mastery rather quickly. Another method that I also did find that actually did help was actually eating the fruits. So you can choose to eat the fruits, but it is a little hard because you do have a limit on how many you can actually eat. Another thing that I ended up also doing was actually testing out a method. I went to the trade hub and I went to go look for this book. So it is a fruit book, and what it does is it speeds up the consumables that you eat, aka your fruits. And what I ended up doing was I bought a bunch of them because I know at some point somebody's probably going to ask if they stack up. And I think I ended up buying 5 in total, so I spent a good amount of gems in order to actually test this entire method out. So it's around 20 to 25 million if you're wanting to test this out as well. But I don't believe it stacks up. Even after testing this out, I wouldn't recommend it because it didn't feel like it was speeding everything up as quickly as you think it would. So we're gonna go ahead and test this out now. So I would only ever recommend buying this book if you ran out of fruit to basically upgrade. I know it does cost a lot of normal fruits to upgrade into rainbow fruits, so I know it's going to be a limited amount of fruits that you can actually upgrade and consume, and at some point you'll run out of them if you don't have a hoard amount of them. So I have 5 books here. So as you can tell by the timer, it's actually going down substantially, but none of them stack. So I found that book to not stack at all, and don't do it. Just don't do it. I ended up reselling the 4 books and I kept 1. I didn't get the full amount that I paid for them, but that's absolutely okay. I think I lost like 300k in profit in possibly getting it. And I ended up selling it under because I know for a fact nobody's going to want to buy it for the exact wrap right now because there's like this weird hidden deflation that no one's talking about. So I ended up selling them. So this is basically what it does. And it does help when you want to actually consume a bunch of fruits rather quickly and if you just want to eat more. This one should be pretty self-explanatory and quite possibly one of the most easiest masteries that you guys can maximize right now, not only because fruits are relatively easy to get, but only because all you have to do is just eat and upgrade and quite possibly just maybe buy a book if you really wanted to. The book isn't necessary, but it does speed up the process if you're wanting to maximize everything as quickly as possible. So for the animation, you do get a faster animation when you are upgrading it. You get longer lasting fruits. You get 3 fruits required to upgrade for rainbow fruits, and I believe I can eat up to 50 fruits at once right now with the mastery that I have, and I'm at level 70 from just doing all this stuff. So not only does it give you more fruits to consume, but you also get 20% longer lasting fruits, and it reduces it down to -6 fruits required to upgrade to rainbow. So these are really important, especially if you do a lot of AFK grinding or just grinding in general. So if you have the rainbow fruit and if you're using the apple, banana, orange, pineapple, and watermelon, all of these things do stack up, which make a better overnight grind, or just in general, just trying to get as much things as possible right now, because I know in the last area, the gem amount that we're getting now has been officially nerfed. And I did some testing on this, and yes, it has been nerfed. So trying to get this max out as quickly as possible is probably the one thing that you guys want to try to do on the side, or now if possible, because of how easy it is to just essentially upgrade. I am sitting at a lot of fruit that were upgraded. I want to say at some point I did have thousands and thousands and thousands of pineapples, oranges, bananas, and apples. So I want to say for the oranges, I probably had like 70 or 80k. And for the pineapples, I had about 60 or 70k. And for the apples, I probably had the same amount. So expect to use a majority of them. So right now, I will show you a picture of essentially what I have now for my inventory for the fruits. So I had to sacrifice a good amount, like hundreds of thousands in total, to get like 31,000. I like how I talk and I burp at the same time. I don't know how that happens. So I had to sacrifice that many in order to just basically just try to get as many fruits as possible when it comes to upgrading it into rainbow. So hopefully this helps you guys out. I know it's going to be a bit tedious, but to be quite honest, I think this one is probably the most easiest mastery on Pet Simulator 99 when we're comparing it to other items inside of the mastery thing. Right now, as of currently, personally, I believe that the Pet Mastery one is going to be the most difficult, but I found some methods that were really beneficial, and that's going to be our next video upload, so make sure you guys look out for that today. And don't forget, I do have 2 huges on my Discord that we're going to be giving away this week. All you have to do is join the Discord server, level up a little bit, chit chat with the other people, and you'll be able to enter that. And I will be picking 2 separate winners for the 2 huge Happy Rocks. After that, I will be hosting another giveaway on the Discord server, so make sure you guys do level up regardless, because I will be hosting those events in that little section that's locked off. Till then, I will see you guys all in the next video.